Hi, my name is Goedele Van Kerschaever. I'm a part-time entrepreneur and a part-time teacher, actually. I'm an entrepreneur since 2013 and I focus mainly on supporting leading women in their spiritual growth. And on the other hand, I consider myself to be an innovator in education, working on a new method to teach our children. And apart from that, I'm also a member of the board of Artemis Brussels. If you could sit down with your younger self for a coffee today, what's one piece of advice you would give her? First of all, I would tell her to learn about money and to learn about investments. Secondly, I would say let it go. Don't take yourself and others too seriously. If you could describe your journey in 3 words, what would they be and why? The first word that comes to my mind is intense, enriching, and it's not one word, I'm sorry, but with ups and downs. Mostly intense because I live life fully. What's one thing about you outside of your work that people might not expect? A hidden passion, a quirky habit, or a personal victory? So, actually I'm an open book, but I do a lot of things, so it takes some time to know about them all. I do belly dance, oriental dance, I paint, I sing, I play the piano, so I'm a rather creative person. But maybe a quirky thing, I see people sometimes looking at my feet, thinking maybe, oh, they are big. Well, I'm tall, so that's not a kind of a problem, but I'm wearing barefoots mostly, so not today, but mostly I do because it's much healthier for the body, actually. Who was the person in your life who had the biggest impact on who you are today, and what did they teach you? Of course, there are a lot of people who have had an impact on me, but I must say the one with the biggest impact, obviously, is actually my fiancé who died in a car accident 20 years ago. I think his sudden death completely changed not only the course of my life, obviously, but maybe even had a big impact on my personality. Especially when actually the time that I unconsciously identified myself with that event by first pushing it away and then recognizing it to finally understand actually that what happens to us does not define us. If you had to create a life motto based on your experiences, what would it be? I think that would be obstacles are detours in the right direction. No matter how far away you think you are, actually you're always on the right track because it's your unique path. Women are often told to be strong, but strength can look different for everyone. What does strength mean to you? Well, I do have an opinion about that because after my fiancé died in that car accident, people used to tell me, oh, you're such a strong woman. But the truth is that after a certain time, I really long to be vulnerable. I long to be weak in some way because I hadn't been capable of feeling my emotions, let alone show my emotions. So being strong in the meanwhile means to me knowing how to balance those extremities of life, feeling those emotions, recognizing them, and at the same time being able to put them aside and to just take action whenever that's needed. So to show yourself actually as a vulnerable being and not taking things personal when others can't deal with that.